One other issue I wanted to bring up, not the same in terms of dollar value, but again, when we're talking about government waste, there is a bit of a connection here. This came from your colleague Ryan Thorpe over
Yeah.
at the CTF this morning. Apparently, the federal government has spent $420,000 since 2018 subsidizing edible crickets. What on earth is going on?
It's, I'm sorry, I just find that so gross. I mean, like if you're into eating crickets, anybody watching this, power to you. Go right ahead. I just like you probably don't like me eating beef or whatever it is your thing is. So yes, this is a huge waste of money. It's over $400,000, and this is all that we've seen so far. There's probably plenty below the surface that we're not aware of. $400,000 since 2018, and what this is it's basically corporate welfare, okay, being handed out to what they call cricket farms. And I've seen videos of these things, Andrew. They're like these massive buildings, and I can just imagine the noise. And they're all in these little habitats, right? And you turn them into paste. Now, I have to be clear. They've been putting crickets and bugs and stuff into pet food for years, okay? It's a high protein thing. You know, you're putting it into kibble. Who cares? You know, if you do care, whatever. But it's going into pet food. This is different. This is $400,000 to turn crickets into powder and paste and stuff so humans can eat it. Again, if you want to do that and you want to make a company doing that, give her. But don't take dollars from taxpayers. We're opposed to corporate welfare, and this was definitely something that jumped out at us.
But no, it isn't just paste. I was reading from the report over at taxpayer.com that a portion of it has been earmarked for cricket steaks, sausages, and falafels. Now, I have not seen a cricket steak, a cricket sausage. I could kind of imagine a cricket falafel, but it's like a falafel's already vegetarian. Like, why do you need crickpeas instead of chickpeas in falafel?
It's no longer vegetarian though. If you make
Yeah,
it
yeah,
out of
you're right.
bugs,
You're making it worse. You're adding something in it that like even the vegans wouldn't have cared
this
about.
this is one of the funny little secrets, just to let people in on it when they're talking about, cows and horses, because I was raised around cows and horses being, herbivores. Actually, they eat a lot of bugs. Like so many bugs on their grass that they're kind of omnivorous. But yeah, all this is to say, I think what they do, and this is just me winging it, I think they take the paste and they shape it into a steak. And then they must, like, I don't know, use some sort of binder in order to keep it looking like a steak shape. I will say, Andrew, I sent your producer this, and maybe we can chat about it next time. This isn't just about producing food. I don't know how much money we spent on this, but last year, my kid was sent home from public elementary school in British Columbia with 4 pages of cricket propaganda for him to fill out as an assignment. And it was chatting about this massive grocery store chain, the same one we gave millions of dollars to pay for refrigerators, putting cricket powder and cricket paste on the shelves and why this is the wave of the future for farming. And actually, super funny how AI is helping to raise these crickets. Like, it pushed all my buttons, Andrew.
It's like they've literally just like they've taken like the WEF agenda for the year and they took like every buzzword and came up with something like let's take crickets and throw in AI and we'll throw in censorship and find like a battery powered vehicle and we'll just like it's the battery powered cricket plant with the recipes made up by AI. It makes them happy. Klaus Schwab comes out and you will eat the bugs.
They could have made it so that the carbon tax goes up too in conjunction with building these barns. But really, I want to know, and I put in FOIs on this stuff, and it's super hard to get information out of the government. Ryan Thorpe, our investigative journalist, is brilliant at this, way smarter than me on that stuff. And so I sent him a screenshot from when I was so mad I took a picture of it with my phone. So we're going to find out how much money we spent on getting this. And this was in the public school curriculum of elementary school in BC.
Wow.
For folks watching, I would be super curious. If your kid was sent home with cricket propaganda, we'd like to know too.
Yeah, I would also like get very nervous if they put falafel in the school cafeteria there as well, given that we know there's like apparently a new recipe for it. Well, Chris Sims from the Canadian Taxpayers Federation, we will see you next Monday.
Read your labels, folks. Thanks.
All right.